like one of the crazy shit that I mean is all over the place right now is fucking Pete Davidson and Kanye's little exchange.
Man, they're beefing right now. He came up and started talking back. You know?
Yeah, man.
There we go. There goes Bobo.
Yeah.
Now there you go.
So
hello.
So lit, fam.
Now he's lit.
There is
That's-
He has risen.
He is risen. He is no longer the cover.
back
Yo.
from black.
He's back from black. Yeah.
Yo, Pete Davidson, man, he was talking some shit, had me laughing a little bit,
Hey,
man.
here's the thing, and C minus and I were talking about this before we started the show. Is that when you get a comedian started, like they might not, you know, they're not going to be that rah rah, I'll fuck you up, dude. But if we're talking about dozens on a social media platform, they're gonna burn you. I mean, this is what they do. Comedians come from pain.
Yep.
Like more than, you know, like just as much as rappers, sometimes more.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And when you got a fucking a comedian that has been birthed out of pain, dog, those dudes know how to roast people in such a way that, you know, it boils your blood but embarrasses the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
And he's been cool up to this point. You know what I mean? Like just staying quiet. And, you know, just he finally fired his first fucking shot, and it's like, ooh, dude.
Oh, you using profanity?
Where are you right
In
now?
bed with your
bed
wife?
with your wife,
Ooh,
son.
oh my
I was like, God.
And he's like, peace.
I'm saying though, I'm more on Kanye's side. B.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm like, fuck this dude, B.
No, look.
Nigga's a clown.
Let me tell you what. I'm not a fan of Pete Davidson like that, right? Like I'm not.
And he's a piece of shit too, because if they're just getting out of a relationship, how you gonna be a fucking scumbag jumping in?
Oh,
right
come
there?
on, Les.
Yeah,
Come on.
Are you in
Les.
bed
That's
posting
pretty
Come
big
pictures?
fact. They're
on,
divorced.
Les. Hold on. Those two motherfuckers weren't even friends. You know what I'm saying? So like if Kim Kardashian comes and throws something at you and you're single, you wouldn't have jumped on it. Well, no, I can't ask you that. But your average motherfucker
if you're
is
single,
gonna.
I guess.
Look at
Yeah,
that motherfucker.
And he don't got no allegiance to Kanye. Now let me tell you this again. I am not a fan of Pete Davidson, right? Normally I'm like, fuck what this dude's talking about, right? But he's not wrong on this one. I don't know if any of them are, but he's not wrong. I mean, he's been quiet and he's been cool, and homie's just constantly launching on him. And homeboy finally said, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to start launching back. And what I'm saying is when a comedian starts launching, they're going to embarrass the fuck out of you.
Yeah, man.
And it doesn't matter what song you put out.
Nope. I mean, here's the thing especially with a comedian and how clever and quick-witted they are, and you give them more than enough ammo on you, lights out.
Yeah.
Especially, look, this dude, okay, he didn't, like, just got divorced, all that shit. He's like the jump off after the divorce, right? But that's sometimes how it fucking happens for some of these motherfuckers. And him, you know, like, not for nothing, somehow he gets these chicks.
Yeah.
I mean, this dude was Kate Beckinsale with fucking old girl, what's her name?
Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande. I mean,
Yeah.
like,
Because he did that to Mac Miller. He sent Mac Miller pictures allegedly of him and Ariana Grande, and then this is
well, you know, because Mac was going at him too. But, you know, he was out of line for that. Not Mac.
super.
Not Mac. Pete was out of line for that shit. And that was one of the reasons why I didn't like Homeboy. Like the fact that, okay, you got the chick, you don't gotta fucking throw it in his face and smack him in the face with it.
Right.
Because it wasn't like Mac was all over the place going at him. He was more heartbroken and trying to get past it than, oh, fuck Pete Davidson. You know what I'm saying? Whereas Ye is doing completely different.
Well, yeah, man. The thing is Ye's bringing all of his private shit to the public, and he's rather than like he's expecting to get, you know, camaraderie and sympathy on his side in what he's going through with his kids and his ex-wife. But the thing
I think
is,
it's more about the kids for Ye.
Yeah. Well,
He didn't have the
he
kids
wanted-
involved.
well,
I don't think he would give a shit.
I think it's about the kids, but it's probably a little bit of ego too. I mean, you lost your piece to this dude, who he obviously looks down upon. Like, you ain't on my level. How the fuck are you?
a
Even,
heroin addict.
How are you even talking to me?
That nigga's corny.
How do you got my wife let alone you're talking to me. You shouldn't even be talking to me. You know what I'm saying? That's how he's looking at it. He ain't looking at him like someone as his equal. So it's a little bit of like, yeah, you know, the kids definitely they play the main factor.
Yeah.
But the ego is right there too, because like this dude took your chick shortly after you separated.
Yep.
Word.
And also, he's probably going through a lot with not having his album certified. Like, it doesn't qualify for the Billboard Top 200 because he sold it in conjunction with this player. So he gets no chart action. So he
got no.
I think
chart
Billboards versus Kim Kardashian is a fucking way big separation, though.
I think, you know, more than anything, these motherfuckers need to keep their shit on some privacy shit. Like, don't be airing it out. You know what I'm saying? Don't be airing it out because realistically, it makes everybody talk about it.
It ain't nobody's business.
And it ain't really.
And then you wonder why everyone's in your business. Well,
chicks and dudes do that shit all the time. You divorce, all of a sudden this fucking guy's marrying another chick like within 6 months to a year.
Oh, yeah.
And most likely because he probably already had something popping off while he still was over here.
And vice versa.
And vice versa.
Correct.
And vice versa. Chicks do it. Chicks do it too.
You know, Pete tried to get at that before they broke up.
Well, it just showed you the sketch when she was on Saturday Night Live. It was probably at that point that they started being friends.
Sparks.
Yeah.
Started sparkling.
That's strike two, though. If you're trying to be a homewrecker twice, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's strike two. Because what he did to Mac was fucked.
Well, you know.
Allegedly.
I have to say allegedly,
this
but
is
I'm towards
Kanye is probably looking at this like this was the starting point right here. This fucking bullshit sketch right here.
They're cosplaying.
Yeah, no.
I mean, yeah, like you said, they could just keep it personal. Just keep it private.
Hey, there's Pete Rock and Pete Wreck. Pete Home Wreck.
Pete Homewrecker.
But the thing is that, I mean, Pete Davidson, I mean, I'm not so much a fan of him either, but he had kept kind of quiet.
Yeah.
I mean, Kanye was over here. He's made videos. He's burying fucking Pete
Showing
Davidson.
text.
Text.
Yeah.
He's, you know, he's calling him Skeet or, you know, all that shit. I mean, so he's throwing all these shots.
He's definitely one throwing more shots.
he's
I bet
throwing-
because he's hurt.
Yeah.
You know, okay, all right, but the way that he's handling it, it
wrong.
lets you know that, I mean, there's something that's not completely all right upstairs. You know what I mean?
And that was the crazy shit that Pete Davidson said. Like, yo,
I can relate.
should fucking seek some fucking real help, like on some real shit.
Yeah.
Not dogging
Not
you
talking
shit.
right.
Because he had his problems.
Right.
And he even mentions that shit. That was the crazy shit. He was trying to be 1,000. But at that point, man, when your ego is slapped like that and you're really going through it, because realistically, that dude didn't want to lose his wifey.
No.
He didn't want to lose it. In spite of whatever, he wanted to keep that whole thing rolling, but he was unable to. And this is all like just, you know, petty and spite.
Yeah.
Pettiness and spite. And the kids are involved.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. It's
unfortunately, you know what I'm saying?
And the other little op that Kanye made was DL Hughley. And they had an exchange. And you do not want to have a Twitter exchange with a comedian.
You don't fuck with DL, bro.
No, that's the thing.
He'll cut you down.
He got the dozens for you.
Kanye going at him too, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ye was all trying to get DL Hughley saying that he's in the Illuminati, and DL just was firing back in exchange.
I mean, the same could be said about Ye, though.
It could. They said
they say that about.
They said the Numinati, or I forget what they call it.
I've heard them say that about him before DL.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, I've even heard it about me, but let me tell you what, if I was, we would not be here doing this. Trust on that.
I'm in the Illuminati.
Yes, Bolton,
yeah.
He's our in-house.
He claims blood and Illuminati.
He's our in-house member. This is how we, you know, this is.
The Illuminati sent me here.
Bro, you're going to claim something one day, and they're going to be like, all right, we got you.
Don't be surprised.
Yeah.
Maybe he's Mason, too.
He's probably got that, you know.
Freemason.
That pyramid with the eye tattoo on fucking his back, dog.
Yep.
In the small of your back.
Yeah,
Watch
the tramp.
out.
He's got it tramp stamped on Bobo.
He said the small of your back.
That's the tramp stamp. Got that look.
Just to hear
Chip in his hand.
small of your back is
Just
just.
the small of your back, you have the little triangle with the eye. I see you.
I see you.
I see you.
I
do.
I.
How you feel about Skeet having the Kim tattoo on his chest.
That's so weak.
That's
Whatever.
That's on him.
Yeah,
I
man.
don't give a fuck what somebody else does with their skin, man. That's, he's got to live with that.
Yeah, it would be a cool day if we didn't have to hear any of this shit. Like,
True that.
Like them going at each other and, or anybody. Because at one point, like, people, when they're in the heat of the moment, they fail to realize that such a high profile, like, fucking thing like this. Later on, when your kids want to go back and look up the internet, or even if they can look up the internet now, they're going to be like, oh, shit.
He says, you're more than welcome to come to Sunday service.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's just sloppy.
Yeah, man, they just need to leave that shit alone, man.
How
Just,
true
I mean, or not
Leave the social media.
yeah,
alone.
leave the
Stop
social
letting us
media
see it.
shit
Right.
alone. It's just fucking crazy.
Maybe Ye should hire a comedian to help
To
him
write him snaps.
Yes, write him some snaps
Ah.
instead of saying, "Yo, man, I could get people to like hurt you."
Do you think Dave Chappelle still rocks with Kanye right now?
That's his friend, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's his. Yeah, that's
For
his
sure.
homie.
Damn.
For sure.
Dave's a loyal motherfucker.
What if Dave starts helping him with his comebacks? For
He might.
for
But
Pete
that's
Davidson?
for Dave has no irons in that fire.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Maybe he just wants to get that ha-ha.
No.
though.
nah.
This is you imagining things.
Yeah, he stays out of shit like that.
Yeah, he just be like, "Yo, do it." Like, I'm sure, like he's, like Kanye even going at Kweli. You know what I mean? And like the way he went at Kweli.
He went at Kweli.
Oh man,
Everybody does.
Yes,
But
he
he
did.
went at him bad. But this thing is that like Mos is still hanging with Kweli,
Yeah.
and Chappelle is still hanging
Those
with
are
Kweli.
peeps, man.
You know,
I
like
fucks
and-
with Kweli, man.
Hard.
yeah, Kweli is cool as fuck.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
He's one of the more controversial rappers on Twitter with his.
Well, yeah,
podcast,
because
too.
he goes in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like on
Yeah.
Twitter, he will discuss things and like he will give you a candid
Yeah,
and
he ain't
blunt
scared.
Yeah,
he ain't
conversation.
scared.
Yes,
Hey.
like he ain't afraid to express his feelings, and that's
Good
what
for him.
That's what I love about
You always get
Talib.
100 with him.
100%.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
you ain't
Like-
getting 50.
Nope.
You
Yeah.
getting 100.
Nah, that's Kweli for you though, man.
Yeah.
Man, but if you see Ye's documentary, Genius or something like that, in the first episode of that, you see Talib and you see Mos and all them, and he was giving them all props and everything like that. And for Ye to say what he did about Kweli, I
Yeah.
mean, he's really unstable.
Well, not for nothing, bro probably needs a little bit of help,
He does.
and that's I think a
Not
lot
an
of people.
attack. Yeah.
No, it's not an attack. Fuck
right.
no, I
Yep.
respect the dude. I'm
Exactly.
saying he probably needs a little bit of help. Like he don't feel
Yeah.
that there's somebody that could relate to him and his problems. That he's not talking to nobody. He's just fucking in all that shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Well, prayers to him.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Work on your snaps, Ye.
Work on the
Yeah.
snaps, baby.
Hey, I tell you what.
I know a couple of comedians.
Right?